Good evening. Hello. Uh-oh. Wait, let me sort this out. Hold on. How are we doing, folks? It's nice to have you. It's nice to have you. I'm just sorting out the chat here so you can actually see it. Which one? Where's it gone? Is this? Ah. Okay. But yeah, hi everyone. How are you doing? How are you doing? I hope you're well. Is this it? That's not it, is it? Uh-oh. That's wrong. We're nearly there. This is it. There we are. Okay. Yellow. Oi oi. How are we doing? Nice to have you. Nice to have you. We have emote should work now. It should work. I'm not sure if it does, but it should. So if you wanna try firing off any old Twitch emote you can think of, see if it pans out, because maybe it will. I'm not really sure if it will, but I tested it before and it should be okay. How am I? I'm doing good. I'm chilling. I'm a little bit tired, but you know, I'm my usual. Takes me a minute to get energy, but that's okay. But yeah, if you try and throw something in chat there, it should work. Pog, I think Pog needs to be written capitalized. Oh no. I gotta kill myself. Why? So this is still not working then, huh? What? This worked like 5 seconds ago. Literally 5 seconds ago it was working, and I was trying it out, and it was going so good. It's going so good. And now it's gone. It's big sad. Hello, Medcos. How are you doing? How you doing? Nice to have you. I guess we hold on to that hope for another day. What are my thoughts on underage drinking? It's gonna happen. So be careful about it though, because when you do it, you know. Because me, I tried it out when I was younger, and it didn't go very well for me. I ended up going to a hospital because I drank irresponsibly. So, if you're young, then be careful, okay? Hi McBidens, how is everybody? How you all doing? We have plenty of news to get through today. We also have some, we have a debate to take a look at if you folks want to look at that, because that's been making the rounds recently, but I did find it very, pretty interesting, and it's quite telling in a number of ways. You're doing fine. Hopefully sock dems are accepted. Of course, we don't care. No, you're the moderate wing of fascism, actually. No, don't worry. We're normal. We're not Stalinists here. I promise you. The Tankie debate hurts so much. It's brutal, but that's why I want to look at it, you know? I think it would be pretty entertaining, and it shows everything you could do wrong, you know? Especially as a representative of the left. Talking to somebody like Mr. Charlie Kirk, you need to be very careful. So, yeah. You thought alcohol's supposed to be fun, it's making you sleepy and woozy? Yeah. That's what it'll do. With alcohol, it's like with any drug. Just don't overdo it, and then it won't start giving you shitty effects, you know? Do it every now and then, give it a few days in between each thing, or like a week or something, and then it'll be actually fun. But if you do it like regularly, it's gonna end up sucking as well. So yeah, we can hop into it. I've been thinking, do I leave the music on in the background while I go through things or no? Because I feel like it's a little distracting, but I can't really tell. Tankie should have their internet limited like the country they simp for. Yeah, true. I suggest we make a movement to move every single Tankie to either China or North Korea, and we see how they fare. Okay, let's wait, hold on, this is gonna be crazy. Let's get into it, okay? We have big news! Big news! Okay? We have all sorts of things are happening, okay? All across the world. Even though this is gonna be pretty America-centric, because that's where most of my audience is from. Big news! Okay. Alright, okay. The buffering is not just you? Uh-oh. Yeah, it could be my internet eating shit, but I'm not sure. It says to me that it's going okay right now still. But my Wi-Fi has been shitty the past couple days, so let's see if it fucking dies. Yeah, I wouldn't be too surprised if it did. It's not going okay at all. Thanks. No, it's going fine actually. I can see like the upload rate right here and it's standard. It's the same as it always is. But no. Don't tell me that, please. Okay, anyway, let's actually hop into something. And we'll take a look at this. Well, okay, folks, if you folks are gonna be like annoying about this, I will just pull it up on my phone to make sure it's still going, but I think it's fine. Let's take a look at this though, okay? So in America, in the big Biden administration, they've been going after the Republicans pretty hard, and in this one, they made a press release actually detailing exactly how bad it's been. Regine, can you be quiet? Like, seriously, don't keep telling me it's fucking up, okay? Because there's a 90% chances on your end, and I don't want to be made anxious because of that, okay? So either leave it or I'll time you out, okay? Oopsie daisy. I didn't mean to pin that. Okay, alright. But yeah, within less than 2 weeks before the end of the fiscal year, extreme White House Republicans are playing partisan games with people's lives and marching our country toward a government shutdown instead of working in a... Okay, you're gonna get muted. You can be in timeout for a while. Marching our country towards a government shutdown instead of working in a bipartisan manner to keep the government open and address emergency needs for the American people. The continuing resolution they introduced this week makes indiscriminate cuts to programs that millions of hardworking Americans count on, violating the agreement the Speaker negotiated with President Biden, rejecting the bipartisan approach of the Senate. House Republicans have made clear that these cuts are designed to force longer-term cuts in line with their extreme and damaging appropriation bills. So what would it mean for American people if House Republicans proposed 8% cuts were extended for the entire year? Bro had to be put away. Yeah, okay, look, I'm sorry. This is my stream, okay? If you're gonna come in here and you're gonna like fuck shit up or like tell me that there's something going wrong with it when there's not, I am unfortunately gonna have to time you out, okay? Look, I have to run a tight ship, yeah? I have enough anxieties on my own without chatters jumping in to be like, hey, have you considered this thing you could be anxious about as well? Like, seriously, okay? I'm not gonna tolerate people being excessively annoying, especially if I warn you, okay? I will always give a warning, okay? That's how I work. I will always be fair. I'll always provide you ample space so you know if it's gonna happen. Okay, but if you do know it's going to happen and you keep going, then you just have it coming. Okay, but let's take a look at what would happen if it were to go on for a full year. Tell you what, I'll take you off timeout. I'm not sure if I can do that. Well, I'm not sure actually. You'll be off timeout eventually, I'm sure. Republicans just want a government shutdown because when millions suffer, they can blame Biden and they're relying on the public ignorance. Yeah. Yep. But let's take a look at what exactly would happen if their budget cuts were to hold up for an entire year. So there would be, it's very interesting here, they hit on immediately a point that they're clearly trying to get Republicans to notice. 800 fewer customs and border protection agents and officers. They say 50,000 more pounds of cocaine, more than 300 pounds of fentanyl, more than 700 pounds of heroin, and more than 6,000 pounds of meth would be entering the country due to the budget cuts. I'm not sure exactly how they measure that. I would be interested to find out. 111,000 kids would lose access to Head Start slots. 65,000 kids would lose access to childcare. 60,000 seniors would be robbed of nutrition services like Meals on Wheels. There's so much shit that they've got here, and it's great because, you know, they make really good points, but unfortunately, I do not believe this is going to have any effect. I think it might. Maybe there's like like maybe like 100,000 Republicans who would actually see this and be like, oh, maybe they aren't so great. But honestly, most people, especially conservatives in America, are so dogmatic. They will like just be like, oh no, this is wrong. The numbers are skewed, or there's probably a good reason for it. Maybe those kids should be working for their childcare, you know? Like there's they will always be like that. But you know, it's not, there are some people who do not who aren't like that bad. So you know, maybe it won't be too much of an issue. But yeah, you know, hopefully it will do something. America just needs a hard reset. Yeah, don't nuke them. Nuke them in Minecraft, okay? Have I considered the numbers are fake and gay? Yes, that's true. What did Medcos say? You don't care about this debate, whatever makes you happy. Oh, you're talking about, okay. Oh, if Poland is in Eastern Europe. Oh yeah, that whole thing. Let's not go into that, okay? I want to emphasize we will be avoiding shitting on, you know, regional things, you know? I don't want to actually just like pull you know, literal xenophobia on somebody by being like, oh, Eastern Europe, imagine, you know, like, I don't know. But then it's different if we have countries like America, you know. I mean, I think it really depends on if it's punching up or down, you know. If you're kind of just like attacking a group of people for existing in a place that was like historically like you know, gangbanged by various countries, then it feels kind of like mean and unnecessary, right? So but yeah, okay, let's take a look at something else. Let's jump in. This is something that is not particularly surprising, but it is quite interesting. Now I'm not going to actually give you the the title here immediately. We're actually going to watch this, okay? We're gonna watch this, and then you can make of it what you will. So let's take a look. We're gonna ignore all the text around it, and we're gonna take a look at what this man is saying.
Whistleblower. I wanted nothing to do with it. I was at my wit's
Hi
end.
Mia. Forgive Mia in the chat. Finally. Hi Mia. How are you doing? I hope you're good. It's nice to have you. Happy to have you back. As an American, we should be able to shit on this hellscape country without mercy. Thank you very much. Okay, now we know I have the pass.
I started to experience